And welcome, Hoosier Nation, to another edition of the Hoosier Sound Off, recorded on Monday morning, December 9th, 2019. I am your host, Matthew Lukens, and I am here for your quick roundup of IU sports news. Let's start with men's basketball. The recent performance against Wisconsin will overshadow the victory the Hoosiers had over number 17 Florida State past Tuesday, and will look to get rid of their ugly loss against Wisconsin when playing Connecticut this Tuesday in New York City in Madison Square Garden. The USA Swimming and Diving Nationals took place this past weekend. Former Indiana All-American Zach Apple, Cody Miller, and Lily King all captured gold at the U.S. Championships in Atlanta, Georgia. A number of other Hoosiers participated and started to make the cut for the Olympics this coming summer. Next up, a team that is continuing to have their best start to a season in program history, women's basketball, has coming off another consecutive week with getting wins and their best ranking in program history. The number 14 women's basketball team had more impressive wins this week. The second most impressive victory for the Hoosiers this season came against number 21 Miami on the road in Miami this weekend, beating the Hurricanes 58-45. This was the Hoosiers' Big Ten ACC Challenge opponent, and the Big Ten received their first overall victory against the ACC in the Challenge since it started in 2007. They racked up another win against North Florida, winning 72-45 at home. The team will certainly go another week in receiving their highest ranking in program history, as rankings will come out later today. The biggest news of the week came in football. Of course, came from finding out which bowl game the Indiana football program would be playing in. After much anticipation, it was announced that the Hoosiers will be participating in the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl in Jacksonville, Florida on January 2nd, 2020. Wow, yes, 2020, folks. There was much debate on who the opponents the Hoosiers would face, as it was originally stated that it would be an Indiana-Kentucky matchup, which we all wanted. A game that all Hoosier fans had hoped for, of course. After an hour of Twitter discussion and many memes, it was announced the SEC had changed a few of their teams, and the Hoosiers are now facing the University of Tennessee Volunteers. The game will kick off at 7 o'clock p.m., and this is the first Florida Bowl game the Hoosiers have been in program history. They look to have their first bowl victory since 1991. That wasn't the only news this week for football. In fact, Tom Allen received his first contract extension after the best football season since 1993 for the Hoosiers. The contract is a 7-year deal worth $3.9 million on average per year. He will also receive an extra year in his contract for each year that he goes to a bowl game. In addition, Tom Allen and his staff also brought in a few new recruits. A few which include Stanford graduate transfer, a previous mission commit, and a 3-star safety from Texas, along with a couple running back commits that they just got last night. Remember to watch us live Tuesday evenings at 8:30 p.m. or subscribe to our podcast, The Hoosier Sound, wherever you listen to podcasts. If you'd like the transcript and links mentioned in today's show, please head on over to indianahq.com to check that out, in addition to all their insightful articles and such. We will catch you next Monday, December 17th, for the next edition of the Hoosier Sound Off. But as always, thank you for listening to Hoosier Nation, and we'll see you next time.